Hey everyone, today I'd like to take a casual peek into the Zoids Maccurtis action figure model kit. This is the Hasbro version that was released in the early 2000s. I believe it was 2001. And I was doing a little house cleaning and I found this in the closet, and I forgot I had collected these things almost 10 years ago. And I decided I'll go ahead and open these guys up. And I'm going to go ahead and start with a small one. This is the Maccurtis. It's a, if you're not familiar with Zoids, they were released in the early 80s by Tomy, or Tommy. I don't know if it's pronounced Tomy or Tommy. But a Japanese company. And these are basically kits that you assembled together. And they actually move through wind-up action or batteries, and usually the small ones were wind-up, and the larger ones were run by batteries. But Hasbro acquired the license to re-release these in the early 2000s, and this one here is based off a looks like a I don't know, crawfish. And that's what the Zoids, they emulated like dinosaurs, certain mammals, different kinds of animals and dinosaurs. And these were scaled to 1/172nd. So these were actually pretty huge machines. Taking a look at the box here, this one's pretty beat up. It's been in the closet for a while. But you can see this particular Zoid, a Maccurtis. Right here's a picture of the side of the box over here. Here's the bottom of the box. It has a lot of moving parts once assembled. You got posable pinchers. Right here it says a hidden artillery cockpit. The cockpit's open. Stinger tail uncurls. Looking at the back here, you can see it's got other features on here. Quite a bit of features. That's what I liked about the Zoids. Yeah, it is based off a crawfish type. It's number 47. Right there, if you can read the statistics there. The Maccurtis was 12 tons in weight, 2.7 meters in height, and 10.8 meters long. And it moved at 120 kilometers an hour. So let's go ahead and open this guy, and I'll show the contents before the assembly. And we'll be right back. Hey, we're back, and here are the contents of the Zoid Maccurtis box. As you can see here, this piece here is the assembly instructions. One thing about the Zoids is that you didn't really need any glue, and you didn't need any paint to assemble these. That was one cool thing. And this is basically the assembly instructions on there. Take a look at that. It tells you the contents, parts needed for each step of the way in assembling the Zoid. Right there. It's pretty neat. And as you can see here, it comes with several sprues, plastic sprues, and different parts. Right here, I think this is part of the midsection of the body over here. And you can see here the individual legs on there. And you can see the pilot. Let me get a close-up of that. There you go. One sitting, one standing. And one looks like crawling on there. So that's pretty neat. Here, let me show you the black colored sprue on there again. And then you had some more parts here. Kind of neat. And here's one that's translucent, translucent red. This is the probably parts of the tail section and the mouth type section. And here's another one, tiny one here. And then you also get a sticker sheet here, small sticker sheet. I don't know if you can see that on there, but you can see the serial number, the Zoid on there, and the faction. With the Zoids from the 2000s, they had generated like a storyline, and they had pretty much two factions for the Hasbro release. The original American release in the 80s didn't really have a story on there, but I think in the re-release they had two separate factions on there. And came in a bag. So, all right, we'll be back with an assembled Maccurtis. Okay, we're back again, and this time we have an assembled Maccurtis. Let's go ahead and take a look at it in more detail. Right here. It's got lots of moving parts. This particular Zoid does not come with any wind-up action. I think it's because it's pretty small. Too small to support wind-up action. But let's go ahead and look at the moving parts. It's got a moving claw here, and open and closes on the claw. And the other claw as well. It opens and closes like a clamp type. The legs, they move around here. They're movable and posable. Not too much though. See, they go up and down. Not too much. It's got these two cannons here that rotate on here. It's got a tail that curls around. That's pretty neat on here. And it's got the cockpit can open. And it can reveal the driver, the one that's lying down in there. And he's removable on there. That's pretty neat. And down below is another cockpit right here that you can put the guy sitting down in. Right here. You can place him in here. See the detail there? The only problem is I can't put him with him. He sits too high, so I can't put the cockpit in there with the guy in there, so he's pretty loose then. But this is overall, it's a pretty neat little Zoid there. And you also get this one guy here that's just freestanding, but he doesn't have a base, so he doesn't stand up, he just falls over. But this is my casual peek into the Maccurtis Zoid from Hasbro. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.